Hello there, everybody. It's me again. Welcome to the Signal Box this evening on Sunday. Over here in the UK, it's Sunday evening. I just thought I'd jump on here with another video. So a big shout out to my regular subscribers and viewers. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you wish, and we'll crack on with today's video. So today I thought I'd come up with a little recycled idea, and that is the frustrations of not having a workspace area in which to do one's maintenance and hobby purposes for your railway. And some of us have the luxury of a garden shed, a little workshop area, a workbench, complete in a separate facility. Some of us are very lucky, but some of us that can't always be the choice. So I came up with this little recycled idea. This is a former dining table top that I basically cut right down literally the middle of it this morning with my jigsaw, and just did a nice clean cut all the way across right down the middle of the table. Literally the other half I've got to chuck away, but this half I've kept. It's quite a generous space, as you can see, and when you flip it over from the non-working side of the table to the underneath, you get this built-in set of little walls all around here, which come in handy because pretty much guaranteed 100% the law of sod says and determines that when you're working on something, little things ping off and roll away, and sometimes they go onto the floor and you lose them. Well, you're not going to have that problem with this setup because any little bits will just roll away, and this will prevent them from rolling off onto the floor or onto wherever you are putting this onto. So it gives you a little secluded enclosed space, if you like, with built-in little boundary walls. So I thought that was quite a cool idea. This is my new hobby mat that I got from Amazon the other day, a few weeks ago actually. It's still in the plastic packaging. I haven't actually opened it yet. I just wanted to situate it on here and show you how it would look. We've got a piece of track that I've already nailed down. It's all connected up with wires. It's just got to go to the back of the transformer. I just wanted to show you how things would go. That transformer roughly will sit there. The soldering iron, for example, will sit over in that corner out of the way. So it's easy to reach to and do your job, whatever you're going to do. There's also the flexibility. You can pick it up and just move it. I don't know, for example, you want to put it over there, say, next to you. So, but it just physically is able to sit in that corner out of the way. And that gives us this space here to put things like your tools, any components that you're using for the job. And your main working operating table is going to be on the mat. So you can do all your licking and sticking on there, your little cutting and shutting, and whatever you've got to do, you can do on here. And you've got the little luxury of having a test track. So if you're working on a loco, for example, and you're changing the motor over, or you're doing some maintenance work, or you're cleaning it, or whatever you're doing on it, you can put it on here and you can test afterwards and see what is what. So this is going to come in handy because obviously things like eBay, when you buy models, for example, on eBay, which we all do, and hopefully we get a good model, we can plonk it on that bit of track there, in my case, and just see what it does. And it might need a good clean. We can test that. So now we've got a little portable facility which we can quite easily pick up, and I can store this out of the way. And it's a great little surface also for doing any weathering, small little paint jobs. I'm doing buildings and things like that, or a little bit of tree work, or anything I'm doing, we can do it all on here because this space will now allow us to work quite safely and uninhibited. So you won't get nothing fly off, you won't lose anything. And also it's designed not to damage your surroundings because it's quite obviously thick. If I'm going to do some drilling, if I've got to drill through some material to make something, obviously I've got some scrap timber and some scrap offcuts that I'd put on here anyway, and then put the job on top of that and then drill through there carefully. But this is quite good. It's quite weighty. It's not overly heavy, but it's heavy enough that it will sit, for example, on a bed without slipping off. It will sit on a table, and because it's such a smooth surface underneath, it's a very smooth material. This is MDF covered, so it's quite a smooth, very reliable, solid surface. So whatever this sits on, it won't scratch it underneath. For example, it won't scratch my new dining room table, that I know. So this will rest on there nicely, and I can do all the mucky jobs on there without ruining the table and getting on everyone's nerves. So there we go. So a little bit of recycling idea, you guys. So before you think about forking out for something else on the internet to do the hobby in terms of like a bench or something like that, and you are stuck for space because we don't all have access to a garden shed or a big loft or a big workbench or a separate little workshop. Some of us have to do little things like this, but this can be taken anywhere. So I mean, for example, if you're going to I don't know, an exhibition, you have a model train show, and you've got to take a little portable area to do your little maintenance work, as it were, you could take something like this along, stick it in the back of a car, and at your exhibition, once your layout is set up, you can put this on a separate little table and you can work away on a loco and you can do lots of things. And anyway, good idea, I think. Anyway, that's me done in the video. It's just under 6 minutes long, so thanks very much for your time, and I'll see you again in the next video and we'll get some trains running. But in the meantime, take care and all the best, and I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot now. Bye bye.